I'll give you an example for a beachfront home. As I told you, the lands would be around $250,000. You can buy a larger plot, a little bit more exclusive, bigger size for $300,000. You can buy you can build a really nice 5-bedroom beachfront home on it for around $500,000. You know, the construction cost for high-end in Belize on the beach would be around 125 US per square foot, and that will give you a full-blown package, all the Western amenities that everybody wants. The booking agents are demanding or are asking for more homes, so they have a shortage. The demand is higher than what we can offer right now, and they will sign you a 3-year lease agreement, right? Like with nothing to worry about for you, and they'll rent the house from you for anywhere between $6,000 to $8,000 US a month. They'll sign you a 3-year lease, U.S. company, U.S. lawyers, U.S. bank warranty contract, and they take care of everything. They book the people, they bring the people down, they have staff, they transport the people to the house, they clean the house, maintain the house, they do everything. You have to do nothing.
So you just get the money net into your account, and it's their problem if they rent or don't rent or whatever
which is so cool, because you're effectively getting almost like short-term rental type numbers, but with none of the headaches and none of the responsibility.
Yeah. Yes.
And they're responsible for all the maintenance, for everything.
They do everything. And the reason why I said between 6,000 and 8,000 is depending on the contract you negotiate with them, because of the amount of weeks that you want to use your own house. But I have even people that worked out very lucrative contracts, and they said they could use 4 weeks or 8 weeks per year houses, any of their rental houses that they have, even in other destinations. So you can work out a very lucrative investment deal. You come 3 weeks to Belize, but you can use their houses in Costa Rica also for 3 weeks a year, and you get paid in whichever country that they are operating at. You can choose to be paid in the US.
So it's totally hands-off, completely hands-off.
Yeah. And it's interesting that you mentioned Costa Rica as well, and Margaret did, you know, the really, really high rental figures from boutique destinations, but it's generally with bigger homes, so bigger homes and a pool. So, you know, in RETA, so many of our opportunities are these 2-bed, 2-bath opportunities, and that puts us in the big sweet spot for renting. But very frequently in markets, you can identify this big niche at the bigger end of the market. So that's a home that will accommodate a group of friends or an extended family group. And then you're into a whole different number. And like Frik alluded to, you know, these homes are everywhere. You know, they're in Cabo, they're in all over the Caribbean, they're in all these destinations. But the thing is, in many of those destinations, it's a $2.5 to $5 million home. We can go to Placencia or to Costa Rica Southern Zone and get that home for like 600 to 800 grand.
Yeah, or up to $1 million, depend on, you know, how exclusive you want to make it or how big you want to make it. They are even asking for even bigger and more exclusive homes because, for example, they have a lot of demand from people that would travel with staff or with security or with their nannies. So they wanted even like a staff house. So they want a main house and a staff house. So asking for 2 houses on the premises. So there's really room in that. The 2 biggest groups that are demanding those rentals is the annual, what they call the quality time family mom and pop trip, grandma, grandpa, 5 kids and 7 grandkids. You know, they book the trip way ahead, and they want those kind of, you know, it's cheaper for them than booking 7 hotel rooms, right? And they got a more private environment. The other groups are, you know, brothers or fishing buddies, you know, 4 fishing guys, they want to go fishing again. But to keep the wife and the kids happy, they say, you know, let's put them all together in a house, we can go fishing, and they're all together and happy. The booking agents also say 2 lucrative things with those kind of bookings. First of all, the people book way in advance, so between 9 to 18 months ahead. Everything is booked, so it's not like the last minute Airbnb, let's fill up another room here, so they're booked way ahead. And they're all very good payers, so they pay big deposits not to lose the house, because 14 family members are booking tickets. So that results in another very positive thing is that they never have cancellations, right? Even if 2 family members get sick or something happens, the other 12 are still coming. So very well advanced bookings, good financial prognosis, and never cancellations.